What's up, YouTube? I'm about to talk to y'all a little bit about depression and just how to deal with it. Put me on GQ. Put me on GQ. I help my community out, servicing all of you. Put me on GQ. Put me on GQ. I just want to say, man, depression, I feel like, is something. I'm gonna let this whole video run, one take. So just to talk, let y'all know what is coming straight off the heart. Depression is something that I feel everybody goes through, whether they acknowledge it or not, whether they claim it or not, whether they know how to handle it or not. And it's something that I think just the human race can't avoid if you're a human being who feels something. If you're not a human being that, really has emotions, if you're emotionless, you'll have a hard time understanding those feelings. You'll have a hard time understanding depression as it pertains to yourself. However, I would say that for me, I didn't always believe necessarily in depression. I used to make it's funny. In high school, I kind of used to, when people used to say they're depressed, I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. I would look at them like, what do you mean you're depressed? You can just, you can always stop being upset. You can always change your life. You can always stop feeling sad or being down. But I definitely think that sometimes your emotion gets the best of you. Sometimes your emotion consumes you, no matter how disciplined of a person you are. If you truly feel, if you truly love, if you truly understand that, if you truly understand sadness, then depression is, in a sense, is inevitable. And the best advice I have for people as far as getting over that, I definitely say with me that I'm one of those people that doesn't like to talk to a lot of people. I like to keep a lot of things in and act like that I'm okay. I smile a lot. I laugh a lot. I hide a lot of my feelings sometimes through my comedy and my humor to kind of mask this kind of sadness and this worry. And one of the things that, to not feel it, that I used to do is just to make sure my mind was off of it. I would just keep busy or be really focused on my goal. And I told myself that, oh, if I do this, if I, become rich, I pass this class, if I sound smart, I speak smart, if I read a lot of books, and if I become famous, that, I'm going to get over this feeling, and that people are going to have a sense of respect for me. And while I think this is a great coping mechanism, I don't think it's still always the best way to actually address the problem, the situation. I think the best way to address it, how to deal with it, is essentially to hit it right at the source. Why are you upset? What is it that you're feeling? Sit down and write all the things that come to mind, all your thoughts, and write out possible solutions to those problems that you face, and the depression that you may or may not have. If you're a spiritual person, I'm a spiritual person. Sometimes I gotta talk to God. I have to have a ongoing and active conversation with God to let me know that, hey, your life isn't for nothing. You're not just here to exist. I put a purpose. I gave a purpose to you. I put a birthright on your life, a mission on your breath, and you're here to fulfill that purpose and that mission and those goals. So you got to stick in there through this hard storm right now. I'm doing this to test you. And if you're not a person that believes in any of that supernatural stuff, I think the best way to attack depression is to understand that you, as a person, naturally affect other people, and that your life, your position, um, can alter somebody else's position. It can move things. It can get stuff done, or it can hurt others, or potentially inflict pain upon people that are surrounding you, outside of yourself. So, and the most mature thing to do, the most professional thing to do, is for you to address this issue from the front, and tell yourself that uh, I can get through this. I've done this. I've been here before. I can't allow my personal emotion to um, prevent the team from achieving its goals, to hurt society, or just to make me embody or embellish this whole idea of being a waste of space. Um, uh, and working towards something, working hard, laying down a lot that I've prepared for, laying down the work, the energy and effort um towards something is going to get me out of this position that I'm in right now. I won't think as much about depression if I've attained success, or if I've achieved the goal that I you know have pursued after. Um, yeah, excuse me. I think a lot of times with me, sometimes I just get down with just this whole the whole makeup of life. Is a source of sorrow for me sometimes. I feel like that I'm not doing enough. I feel like my life's not where I want it to be. I feel kind of useless sometimes, not valuable. And it really stings. It really stings hard. And I also feel like sometimes that I'm not achieving what I want to achieve at the rate that I want to achieve them. I want to change the world someday. I want to be somebody that kids look up to, and say my name, and I want to go down in the history books as somebody great, somebody who wasn't just another human being, a statistic, but a person that did something worth meaning. And that it really hurts me when I feel like I'm not doing that. And I just want to just slap myself, just not acknowledge my own existence. But that kind of thinking is very impractical. It's unrealistic. It's kind of selfish, in the sense that there's people that don't have what I have, that don't have opportunities that I get, or I mean don't get opportunities that I get, that don't have the family that raised me, that never had some of the advantages that I got from getting an education, or even living in the United States of America. And I had to tell myself that this just kind of complaining about depression is not going to do anything for you. Uh, like I said, addressing it is the best way to handle it. Doing what you can to cope with it while it lasts, and is a good way to handle it. And understanding that these kind of emotions, this kind of um, inner pain, ultimately doesn't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Only thing that the philosophers used to say, the only thing that is constant is like in life is change. And you know, when you're down for a long season, you may be down for a real long season. Um, the next season you have nowhere to go but up. So this provides a space or a platform for you to catapult your way out of this feeling into a different feeling. Um, so I think ultimately best thing to do is to, you know, talk with others about it who may also be depressed. Pray about it maybe. Find something to do that gets your minds away from it, and you know, hope that it passes over. And also to, like I said, when I say address, not just address it, but also tackle the things that cause you to be depressed. Tell yourself that you can get through this, that you will get through this, and that you're going to beat it. Depression is a demon, it's an enemy that you know, you're going to fight against, and you know, it's going to lose, you're going to win. So you know, please do comment. Please do let me know what you think. If you have an experience that you want to talk to me about, you want advice from me, I'm not in any position to give anybody advice, but I'll hear what you hear you out, hear your story, and I can definitely tell you how I would tackle it, or you know, just give you words of encouragement to find the answer yourself, point you in a direction that, you know, I was pointed in. And you know, I know, like I said, we all live in this world together. Um, I may not even know you or have ever met you or met you in person, or you may only, you know, look at me, like I said, through YouTube or whatever the case may be. But you know, like I said, I'm here for you, and I hope you're here for me too. Uh, and we can do this thing together. So, like this video if you like it. Subscribe. And comment below. Couple other things real quick that I think will help out. You know, I do this. I talk on YouTube videos when I'm feeling down, and I put them on the internet and see what other people, you know, think. I get, you know, pleasure in seeing what other people think about, you know, my life situation. I'd say, you know, do that, or you know, write some of the things down, or go, you know, or write in a diary what you're feeling. This is the experience that you have right now, because you know, in a short time, it probably won't exist. You don't know, you never know. In a few months, you might be looking back on this time period in your life, and you're like, oh dang, I was really weak then, and you know, I'm in a stronger place now. So find out and see. Never be closed-minded, and never be not open to new experiences and trying new things. That's all from your boy, Mike Fulahope out.